Hey, hello YouTube. My name is Quentin, and today I'm going to be doing a step-by-step tutorial as to how to build a Acme Studio desk from scratch. I don't see no one doing it on YouTube, so hopefully I'll be the first. There's one guy out there that he goes into a little bit of details, but not in depth about this furniture, so I wanted to be the first one to actually do it and show you guys step by step how to put it together. I'm not being monetized by YouTube, or I'm not being sponsored by Acme Furnitures. Can't wait to put this together. Can't wait. Keep you guys posted. Let me do an unboxing and I'll keep you guys posted. Ladies and gentlemen, long awaited. I've waited 2 months for this desk to be specially made and sent to me. I guess the company is a small company, Acme Furnitures, so I'm guessing that you order and then they bill it and then they send it to you. So far, so good. Time for the unpacking and building. I just opened the box and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The box, everything weighs almost like 200 pounds. It's very heavy, so you're gonna definitely need extra hands, and I live upstairs too, so getting it upstairs was a hassle. You're definitely gonna need help. We're just unboxing right now. It's gonna take a while because it's all little pieces, so it's gonna take a while to completely unbox. But for the most, I'm trying to get it together. Like I stated before, it weighs a ton. It weighs a ton. But it was specially made. Like I stated, you order it from the company, they make it, and then they ship it to you. Hardest part is putting everything together. Not that much debris. Not that much debris at all. I was expecting more. It was well packaged. Everything was separately packaged. Oh yeah. This bad boy is heavy. It's kind of thin, but I guess with the reinforcement, it's kind of thin. But I'm guessing with reinforcement, it's going to be sturdy. Everything here is pretty much trashed. I'm gonna try to make this step by step so that you guys can understand and see the process. First of all, the first thing you gotta connect would be these two floorboards. You have to put the wheels into the four corners. That should be the first thing you do. All the wheels into the four corners. And then you build from there. So I'm gonna give you guys a heads up once I finish building this. I'll show you what to do next. This is step one. Okay, the first step is complete. This is how it should look on the bottom. And with the wheels on, this is how it should be. It should move smooth without the wheels, with the wheels. And this is how it's gonna be on the bottom. That's your very first step, is the platform. Step two is going to be putting the legs on the bottom part of the desk, which is the long part. That is going to be step two. Assembling this part. Putting these legs on it. So these ones, the square ones, is going to go on the outside. Alright, when step two is completed, this is how it's gonna look. It's kind of tricky with these because the racks, they face, this is gonna be the bottom, so the rack it has to be plush on the bottom. So when you put it in, I recommend that you start with this one, the weird looking one, because then it shows you in the front how the rack should be. From right here to there, and then that way you can judge based on the corners. But this is step two. The next step we're gonna want to do is to install the back grill. There's back grill. That's gonna be step number 4. Is installing the back grill. It's gonna go into these holes on the back. It's gonna go into those. It's supposed to be a total of 8 holes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, step 4 is completed. The grill is on the back. Now it's time for me to just flip it on over and start working on the top. Step 4, the grill is on. Everything works so smooth. There's no effort in anything. The holes are neatly lined up. You just got to put it in. And I'm doing this by myself, so one person can do it. The only issue is getting it inside. You're gonna need 2 or 3 people to get it inside because the box is almost 200 pounds. This is how it should look when you flip it over. Everything nice and neat. And remember, there's supposed to be spacing between the top and this rack. This is how it's supposed to look so far. That's the front. Let me show you the back. The back is nice and neat. Step 5 and 6. Step 5 is making sure you put these little boots, the cape to hide your cable. You put those in. Step 6 is going to be these little boots right here. It's 3 of them, and they're kind of tricky. You have to play with them from the inside so it can slide completely into the groove. It's supposed to have like a seal on both sides, like an even seal. But this is step 5 and step 6. The next step I'm going to be doing is installing the hardwares now. They're all numbered, number 5, 6, number 7, 8, and then you have your hardwares to screw your racks into. Building these racks is going to be crucial because number 5 is going to be R. No, L. I'm sorry. Number 5 is going to be left. Number 6 is going to be L when it comes to the bracket. Number 6 is actually R. I'm sorry. Number 6 is R. Number 5 is L. It's on the inside. And number 7 and number 6, it's where your rack is going to be, your drawer is going to be at. It's going to be installed to open up to slide forward. That would be 6 and 7 will be the drawer installation. Number 8 is going to be R. Make sure number 8, this rack mount here, it says R. That's going to be very crucial because on the insides of number 7 and number 8, there's little holes here for screws to be screwed into. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to that. Just pay close attention. But this is almost done being built. This part right here is going to be kind of tricky to build because you have to be very careful. It has to be flush against the front. Let me see if I can go around and show you guys what I mean. It's supposed to be flush against in the inside. It has to be flush all the way back. So you have to be very careful and pay attention to the steps as to how this goes. I've just been building these forever, so it comes natural for me. But automatically you have to pay attention to those. Now I'm about to secure them into the desk. And once they're secured, I'll be laying the top piece in and I'll show you guys how that comes out. Okay. So now these are securely fastened. Everything is securely fastened. They're into the desk. Now I just gotta do the top part of it now. Pretty simple though. The next step is to install these anchors into the top. Make sure these anchors are secured all the way down. Use a screwdriver and just hand tighten. Do not over tight. Just hand tighten it. Make sure everything is nice and neat. Then we're gonna flip it over. Once you flip it over, everything is supposed to look like this. Nice and neat. Once everything is flipped over. Nice and neat, no gaps. No gaps at all. Everything should be nice and neat. One of the last steps I had to do is to make sure that these anchors are securely fastened to the top of the desk. There's 8 anchors. And it must be securely fastened to the top of the desk. Now I just have the headphone racks and the this sliding shelf. Lastly, I just have to hook these headphone the headphone racks. I gotta hook them up to the bottom of this, and this desk is done. I have one on each side, and this desk is completely done. It took me about an hour. This is the finished product. I'm just gonna clear out this area here where I got these equipment just temporarily placed there, not really using. And I'm gonna put this desk in this corner right here. And then later on this week, I got my acoustical treatment that I'm gonna be putting around the room. So for the most, I'm working on it. This is the front part of it.